Hello, this is Paul Creamy, and today we're going to do a beautiful painting of this beautiful trees, the white and the black. We're going to do it on this piece of canvas, and we're going to start it right now. So we'll start it. Do a little touch here and there to get it up and get it started. Sometimes you think you're doing a good job, and sometimes it doesn't come out the way you want it, but I think at this particular stage, a little white, a little black, it'll work. Sometimes you just got to keep going right along and doing it over and over in layers. Painting is something you really have to just believe what you're going to do and do it. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the back colors on, and then I'm going to get on top, dry it up a little, and soften it. And all of a sudden we'll have this beautiful birch trees. Painting is something you really just take your time, step back once in a while, see how it's starting to focus into the painting, and you'll have it going. I don't like to make the colors become the same, so I would like to change them as I do this. I'm just putting down a background painting of what the painting is going to look like as I do it. It'll start to come together. All right, now we got something here. So then we just take see, I put that two colors together, and then I'm putting the black on, and you're going to start to see the trees come out at you in a few minutes. And I'll dry it up a little and get some more. get the thing started, and I'll blow it a little with the thrower, and it'll change. Something I do a lot of. I used to do them constantly. People loved them. These kind of paintings, they look so easy to do, but you know, you really have to think about what you're doing when you do it and how it was going to work. And you just keep doing it until it comes out the way you love it. Now I'm going to dry it a little, get some of the color. Takes a few minutes to get this a little dry, and then I'll really start to bring the paintings and the flowers and some of the stuff on the bottom and some on the top, and then it'll be beautiful like the one up there. Keeps going and going. This is something that's real easy and very easy to do, yet you take your time, you don't rush it, it'll come together. Now see if we'll take the white, soften it up a little, take a look. space so you can have a painting that'll look really good. You just take your time. You want to start painting, or if you like a painting, just take your time. Don't rush it. Each up and down, it starts to really turn into a beautiful painting once you get it going. It's got to be easy. Take your time. When you paint like this, you think I'm fooling around making them all the same, but you just keep on changing that when you go over and do another color, not a color, another rub up and down like this. And then get into the black, put some of the different ideas and stuff on the side. It'll start to change. Take a little, dry it up a little, and you'll see it change. Every time you put more paint on, it brings the trees closer and taller and fuller. Just take your time. But you leave that darkness in the middle and try to keep all of this you'd say to yourself, this is so easy to do. It is easy to do, but you do it a couple of times and it gets better. You can do 2 or 3 of them and then have a little section and put them all together and it'll look really nice. Using the brush and using the blower really makes it easier for you to get to the painting as it's supposed to be. with the white to bring it up. And then go over it with the black in a minute. Take a little while here, put it on the blower for a second or two. The next stage. Put a little more white on this, and then I'll do all the black, and that'll be almost fantastic. See, 2 or 3 layers of this kind of a painting makes it change and stand out, gets stronger as it dries. And the tree starts to get stronger. Really takes me 3 times of laying down this back brack and then the front. And then when I get to the front and I do the bottom, it changes completely again. Now we'll do one white again. Get some white here. This white is whiter than the last that was done. I set it up so that it would stay out and jump at you. Well, let's see how it works. Gotta be patient and do it slowly. Let it get that pot that's making it really white. You can't really ruin it. It just keeps on getting better and better as you go. And you've got to be patient. The different layers make the painting come to life. Just got to be patient while you're doing it. And everybody looks at this when they watch it and take a look. They say, God, anybody can do this. Anyway, you'll see it. You'll see it happen, but it doesn't look as easy as it is. Now look at the other one. It's got the black in the background. It's got the white in the foreground. Now we just put some of that black around it and we're getting there. Put this up here. Now take a look and see. Be careful of not doing exactly the same thing. You can change it around a little by pushing it to a different size. And we dry it a little after we get all of these lines done. Make it tinier, easier, so that it does something different. You hold them all together and you do the same thing on top of each other. It doesn't give you the beautiful expression that it comes into. Just keep on touching it. I touched it with the white so that they're not all the same. I want them to be a little different so it has a different quality. it should be. That's mine. So then we take this thing and we're going to put some of this back a little by softening it up, hopefully. You don't see much, but it does change it if you do take. So we come to this, putting this down for a second. I want to put some water on this, soften it up a little. So let me take this out. When you do something like this and you paint it and you put all of these things in, you got to change them around a little so that they're not all the same. It breaks it down a little, makes it a little tighter. And they're going to go back and touch up the black, push the white out front. Just keep on touching them and everything will set in. It'll really look good. You gotta just step back a little, make sure you move it around a little, and it starts to take. Step back, take a look. So you got to put a little more white in here and it'll be done. So you got that really soft in the line, so sometimes I like to just go back and go over it like lightly on the black so that it doesn't completely hide it. What do you think? We got a beautiful birch trees with white and nice and soft, easy to do. Put a wrap it around it, something that's really nice and black or white. Either way, it makes a big difference. Just got to soften it up a little, so it's not all so powerfully black. I think that's what you decided to do. It's kind of really tough because it's a lot of paint and a lot of in and outs, but I think it's kind of nice. It has a beautiful black and white feeling. What do you think, my friend? coming into the studio and doing a painting has been a while, but thank this beautiful person for coming and we're watching it done. You'll feel this as it dries. If I dry it with the blower, the color will get softer. And you don't want the color to be the same color and the same shape and all that. So that's why you do the way you do it. Different times with the flat or the white. It softens up the painting, softens up the whole thing when it dries. As it dries, it gets more exciting because it softens up everything. And the trees get stronger and the leaves get stronger, the whole thing. And by tomorrow, this will be really nice because it'll all dry, soft, and easy. Doing painting and things you see, they're not always copying your own work. It's always different, everything you do. Now, if you can see this drying now, see how strong the trees are getting? They're really starting to come out. The white is doing really nice. All of this stuff takes time, and it takes time because you do it in time. You know, if you want to do something, you got to go slow. You got to figure out how you want to do it. And then you'll be happy. Thank God. Amen.